I'd say the biggest toll is definitely the PTSD. It just doesn't go away, you know? There's no like Advil you can take for it. There's no ibuprofen or like get you a Motrin and drink some water and get out there and you're gonna be fine. It comes whenever it wants, you know, you have no idea, and it affects everyone around you. So I'd say that's probably the biggest burden to bear. The climate does wear on you. Someone telling you what to do all the time, you know, and I was ready for something new. I was ready to get out there and, you know, see what else is out there for me. Never heard anything for probably over a year back from him. Then one day I got a letter that I had a rating of 50%, you know, for, you know, PTSD. And I was like, what about the other stuff? So then I started getting letters about how I didn't show up to appointments and things like that. And I was like, well, I didn't know I had appointments. Like, that's crazy. What? And so I missed all my appointments that they had said they had scheduled me, but never, there was no. And when the VA gives you an appointment, you get like 3 or 4 phone calls, you get 5 or 6 letters in the mail, like, you know you have this appointment. So I just kind of gave up at that point. I said, you know what, forget it. They're paying for school, and I don't want to bother them. I'm not going to bother anybody else's chances of getting in there and getting what they need. So I just left it alone. And so really I kind of just left it at that for a few years. And I moved here, and I have a friend, John Seasongood. He got linked up with the clinic, and he was telling me how they were fixing all his stuff. He had a whole mess, you know, and I was just really happy for him, and he's like, I'm gonna call him for you. And I was like, no, you don't have to do that. So I left it at that, and then a couple months later, I got a call from the clinic, and they're like, we want to help you out. My children are gonna get to go to college. I could have never afforded that, but they're going to be able to achieve because of the VA and my disability rating. And, you know, healthcare has been a huge issue with my children as well. I've always been able to cover it, but it's outrageous out there. And they're covered now until I believe they're 25 years old. It's not something I have to worry about, you know, and if they get sick or something really bad happens, I know that they're taken care of, at least until they're 25. And so those are the 2 biggest takeaways. Without the clinic, they changed my life for the better, like in a way that I can't explain. It's just, they reached my 100% disability rating, and it changed my life, my kids' lives, and hopefully their kids' lives one day too, who knows. But working with them has just been a pleasure.